Good morning, family. Welcome to today's Lessons for Life. Today is Monday, November 23rd, 2009. Today we're reading Nehemiah Chapter 7. As always, before I begin, I encourage you to read these chapters too for yourself. See what you get from me. Email us and we'll put it on the blog. But we see in this chapter a lesson that we've heard before, and we just see it again. At the beginning of this chapter, he talks about who was made in charge over Jerusalem, because remember now the walls have been rebuilt, and you see as we read the rest of the chapter, those children of Israel actually are now being brought back into Jerusalem from the families that were put out before. But at the beginning it talks about who is in charge over Jerusalem, and it mentions a man, and it says because he was a faithful person, he was a faithful man, and he feared God above others. So we see a lesson that, like I said, we learned this before, but the lesson is that the greatest really leaders among us are the greatest servants. So in order to be a great leader, it really takes one to be a great servant, and that's what really determines or trains one to be a great leader. So by him being a faithful man, being faithful to do whatever is required of him, being a good servant, that is what qualifies him to be a good leader. And also by fearing God. And like I said, sometimes people think that being a leader is just like being the boss, and you don't you know how to give orders. But really, the best leader, one that can is the one that can take orders and then has learned how to be a servant, and now can also go ahead and lead as well and give orders. So the greatest leaders are the best servants, and that's a lesson. Like I said, we learned this a little before, and this just comes up again. So that's what I want to share with you from this chapter. With that, create yourself a wonderfully blessed day today, and we'll talk again tomorrow.